many of you are still doing your New Year's resolution? This is the part where I insert cricket sounds. So how many of you want to change that? Today we're talking about habits and how to build them and how to stick to them. Hey everyone, it's Athena Sayaka. Subscribe, I make new videos every Thursday about wellness, personal development, and healthy habit building. Something that everybody struggles with is keeping habits. So this video, I'm going to talk about the science behind habits and how you can keep your habits. First step to a habit is to determine a deep intrinsic motivation that you have for keeping this behavior going. So for me, the habit that I'll be talking about is exercise. What's my motivation for exercising? I'm trying to look hot, y'all. That's not my real motivation. The truth is that I suffer from depression, and it's kind of severe, and exercise is really one of the only things that helps pull me out of it. So the reason that it's important to have a deep intrinsic motivation for your habit is that there are going to be days where you do not want to do anything. The only thing that's going to help you continue with this habit is remembering the reason that you started. I'm going to go into the science of the habit. There's an amazing book where the author talks about a habit loop. So there are 3 sort of steps to a habit. The first is the trigger, the second is the habit or the behavior, and then the third is the reward. So the goal of any habit is to get past the line of automaticity, which is just that you start to do this automatically without thinking, and it's no longer a conscious behavior, it's just part of your routine, the same way that you breathe or the same way that you eat. My trigger for exercising is my morning pee. I know that I'm going to need to pee every single day. This is the biggest part of a trigger, is that it's going to need to be something that happens every single day. And then working out is, of course, the habit. So then we're on to the third step, which is the reward. Something super important about the reward, it cannot be too intrinsic or too far into the future. The power of the pride that I feel after I exercise, that's not enough of a reward. Really, pretend that you're almost a dog. So your reward needs to be somewhat immediate and more or less external, if that makes sense. My reward for working out is that I get to eat breakfast. You'd be surprised how motivated I am by food. I love food. Just to recap, for a habit to work, you need a deep intrinsic motivation. You need to follow the 3 steps, which is having a trigger that happens every day, doing the behavior, and then having an external and somewhat immediate reward.